welcome to my channel. My name is Ken and I'm on a journey to lose as much weight as I possibly can so I can become a fat guy no more. Well, by the time you're watching this, by the time I release it, I will be on my way, if not already, to St. Louis. Thanks to Mounjaro, I have felt that I can hit the road again and go do things. It's amazing how you feel after losing over 170 pounds. You know, the last time I did a road trip was in August of 2021. I was 542 pounds the day I left for that trip. As of now, I'm roughly 120 pounds lower than that. So very excited to see what the differences are between the last trip and this one, and I'm assuming they're going to be immense. So where am I going? I am going to see some friends and to watch some baseball. I am, if you haven't already caught on to that, a baseball addict. You know, they say admitting you have a problem is the first step, and I admitted long ago that I am a junkie when it comes to the game of baseball. I have, as of the recording of this video, gone to 1,256 lifetime Major League Baseball games. And I really don't know how many minor leagues. I hadn't really started going to minor league games until about 11 years ago. Back in 2012, I actually did a trip with, mostly with a friend who went out to chase the Guinness World Record for getting to all 30 the fastest. He already held the top 2 or 3 spots at that point, but in 2012 he wanted to try to break his record, and he was able to do it. He got to all 30 for a complete game in 24 days. I went with him for several of those games and was lucky enough to be at the Guinness World Record breaking one in the pouring rain in Baltimore, Maryland at Camden Yards when he got it done, and that was spectacular. So then I actually did a work trip down to New Mexico and back to complete the rest of those, the rest of the stadiums that I hadn't hit yet, including number 30 in San Francisco at AT&T Park, where a friend of mine had connections there and hooked me up with this on the big screen. What a great memory that was. You know, something that's definitely a bucket list item. I got to meet a lot of people along the way who talked about wanting to do it. They would see my jersey that reads "See All 30" on the back of it, and it was a natural conversation starter. People would come up to me, "Hey, are you?" "Yes, I am." As a matter of fact, in San Francisco, standing on the field pregame at my 30th park, somebody walked up behind me and said, "Hey, can I ask you about your jersey?" And I turned around and it was Luis Gonzalez, superstar. He got the game-winning hit off of Mariano Rivera. The World Series winning hit off of Mariano Rivera in the 2001 World Series. Yeah, he walked up behind me and wanted to talk about my jersey. I was just blown away. I don't get starstruck easy, but at that moment, I absolutely did. And it was so funny to me because I told him, "You're Luis Gonzalez." He says, "I know who I am, but I want to talk about you." It was like, at that point. So, good times. Again, just love being out on the road. Love being at a ball game. Seems like whenever I'm at the ballpark, all is right with the world. And thanks to Mounjaro, I know I can get out there and do it again. But on this trip, I'll catch games in St. Louis, Louisville, Detroit, Cleveland, Chicago, Des Moines, Iowa, as well as Kansas City. In Cleveland, as well as Chicago, I'll be seeing the Mariners, my favorite team, even though I'm wearing the Cubbies today. Pulled out my old Cubby jersey just to see. Look at how big this thing is now, man. You know, but I thought I'd go ahead and wear it. Why not? So, but the Mariners are my team, and I've been slowly working my way towards seeing them at all 30 Major League stadiums. So Cleveland and Chicago will give me numbers 11 and 12 overall. So I'm looking forward to that. Going to do the full series in each park. The weekend in Cleveland, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in Chicago. Right now, however, the weather forecast isn't looking too favorable. So hopefully no rain. I don't want to jinx myself, but I've never had a rain out on any of my trips, though I'm usually smart enough to go mid to late summer before I hit the road. Yet schedule dictates timing, so because the Mariners are actually going to be in Cleveland and Chicago, 2 parks I haven't seen them in before, in the first part of April, I'm going to have to go if I want to see him there. As we know, with the new MLB schedule, the Mariners will play all of the National League teams every other year at that park. So if I didn't catch him in Chicago this year, I would have to wait until 2025 at the earliest. So since Cleveland and Chicago is not too far apart, I felt that it would be a great chance to go ahead and catch them together back-to-back days. So since I've been planning this trip for a while, I've got to spend a decent amount of time preparing myself so I could be ready not only for the trip physically, but mentally and food-wise. So I have loaded up on a bunch of supplies that I'm going to take with me. And that'll help me be more prepared when it comes to food, to make sure I'm getting what I need and that I don't decide to just blow it completely and go out and get stuff that I really shouldn't. In full honesty though, as we all know, anytime you're on the road, there's going to be times when you're going to have to grab something from either a fast food place or a regular restaurant. I've done the research. I've seen where there's some Jason's Delis in several of the places that I want to go. So I'll be using that to get some salads. And there's a few other places along the way, some vegan restaurants that I want to hit, like in St. Louis. If I get the opportunity, there's a vegan pizza place that I want to check out. Now again, just because it's vegan, absolutely does not mean it's healthy. Sodium is something that I have to watch out for. So I'm going to allow myself in a few places something. And I'm sure I'll have a beer or two at the ballparks along the way. All of these things I believe I can get away with to some extent, as long as I'm staying true at least 95 to 99% of the time the rest of the way. So let's head out to the garage and pack up my stuff for my trip. It's getting time where I got to get this stuff done. So let's go. All right, let's take a look at this stuff, see what I'm bringing with me. Take a look. So I got some nuts here. We're looking at the Kirkland Signature brand unsalted nuts, mixed variety there. Always good to have a little something to snack on. I'm bringing with me a couple cases here of different beans, some chili beans, as well as some green beans. Good fiber and potassium here. Same thing, but with added protein in this here. Those are good to have. Quick and easy for breakfast if needed. Some protein bars from Costco. These have the chocolate peanut butter chunk and the cookies and cream. About 180 calories, 21 to 22 grams of protein for each one. Got plenty of carbonated beverages, Fresca. I've got two different cases here of coconut water, a case of regular water. I always come prepared, so I've got bringing in some Ziploc bags just in case. Some bowls in case I need to break these guys out. Every one of my hotels will have a microwave, so if I need to, quick and easy meal. And of course, plastic silverware. Gotta have that. And then not going to a ball game unless you've got some peanuts. So I have actually taken a 5-pound bag of unsalted from Sam's, broke it down into little 8-ounce packages. Got a whole bunch of them. So be bringing those with me. And then of course, plenty of protein shakes. So we got the regular 30s. We got the Core Power 42s, and then an 18-pack of the salted caramel. No, I don't expect to use everything, but at least I'm ready just in case. So let's get it loaded up so we can get out of here. fit good. Can go back, get tucked in between, keep them from rolling. Ooh. Yeah, that works. So as we can see, I've got plenty of room to throw my suitcase right down the middle. I got to move the plastic bags over a little bit, but it'll fit just great. And it's almost time to hit the road. So yeah, there'll be several other things that I'll take with me as well. I'm going to take some protein chips. They're good for a quick snack and 20 grams of protein in a hurry. Probably take some Gatorade protein as well. Pretty much anything I can that can help keep me on the straight and narrow. I know already that I'm going to come back up in weight. I know this because I'm going to be sitting a lot. There will be a lot more walking than I usually do, but there'll be a lot of times of sitting. And more importantly, there's going to be a lot of times where I'm not going to be able to take all my water pills in a day. So I'm really worried about water retention on the trip. But I'll also know that if that happens, it's just fluid. Give it a few days after I get back, it'll be gone. So I'm not too worried about it. I do have a prediction of how much I'm going to gain while I'm on the trip. But I want to hear from you. Why don't you comment down below how you think I will do on this trip. I've already got my prediction in. I'm not going to say what it is yet, but I'm curious what you have to say. So hey, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to follow me on my journey to become a fat guy no more, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell so you can get notifications every time I upload a new video.